So guys, welcome to, I think, might be the first video preview that we've done on the weekend ahead. Unfortunately, this isn't taking place in Croatia, as would have done last week. But fortunately for viewers, it's not going to be a video of my batting, or for that matter, Adam Dean's batting, judging by his strike rate last week. But nevertheless, it got the job done. So this week, the first team are at home to East Ardsley. A very important game for both teams. It gives the first team a real opportunity to rubber stamp their safety against a team who had an impressive win last week against Birstall and who are a dangerous side and have competed well in their first year in this league. I think they've been competitive in most weeks, looking at the scores, and had an excellent win over Birstall last week to still give themselves a chance of safety. For the first team, they've been in excellent form, and I think it's testament to the team of how well they've done to put themselves into a good position going into the last 4 games. The amount of centuries must be some sort of record in one team. Satisfying win over Keith last week against a self-proclaimed Baildon legend, shall we say. But in all seriousness, Simon Bailey had some good times at Baildon and was a well-respected member of the team and was a good captain in previous years, and I'm sure it was all done in good banter. Hope it was taken that way from Simon as well himself. On to the second team, and unfortunately, as people know, I haven't been playing for a number of weeks, but that doesn't seem to matter. The team are going from strength to strength, and tomorrow play against East Ardsley away. I think East Ardsley has always been a ground where we've struggled. I don't know why. Last year was a game that really descended into chaos. We posted 142, I think, and lost, having the other team 80 odd for 9. How that is possible is beyond me, but that's the count back rule. It doesn't seem right, and at some point I'm sure we'll be on the better side of the count back rule, but when you're on the wrong side of it, it really does feel unjust, unfortunately. Tomorrow is a big game for the second team because after the run of form with 6 consecutive wins, we are actually now in with a real chance of promotion with Bingley still to play. I think if we were to win the last 4 games, the second team would probably be promoted, which would be a fantastic achievement. That said, there's still a lot of work to do. 4 games to go. There's nothing to be taken for granted. It would take a big effort still to get promoted, but let's give it the best shot, and I think the guys are all motivated to do that. We've seen senior batters stand up in recent weeks. George Barker, who, let's be honest, didn't really know what end of the bat to hold early season. I think he had 23 runs from his first 7 innings. I think he wondered why he took the 2-hour drive from Nottingham every week to play. But he persevered, and that's what good players do, and they come good, and he's coming good at the right time of the season, and he's continuing to score runs. We've had some good bowling performances this year. Unfortunately, we're going to be missing Harris this week. Harris has had a few excuses over the years. He's needing to go to IKEA. One was quite an interesting excuse for missing a game. This week, he's going to see a girl. I'm not sure if he knows her name yet. He's probably going to find out when he goes. But good luck to him. Maybe he'll score more there than he scores at cricket, shall we say. The third team, they're away at Addle this week, and are still in the promotion hunt, which is a fantastic effort given that most of their team have actually ended up in our second team, and it's credit to the guys that have stepped up, that they've all done very well when they've played. Jamie Dennison, 30, not out last week, had some good reviews on his batting, and Harry Brook Dobson with a 3-for. Just shows the strength in depth we have in the club. Well done to Dave and the guys for sort of sticking in there with the third team and giving themselves still a chance of promotion. I think if they were to win enough games and the results go in their favour, they could still be promoted this year. Again, great effort. We're seeing more and more young lads coming into the team, and I think watching someone like Leo Smalley bowl in the nets the other night, I couldn't help but be impressed. He's tall, hits a great length, and I can only see good things for him in the future. That said, there's other good juniors coming through that I've alluded to in the match preview, and we really do have a real real depth of seam bowling, starting, you know, in the first team with 2 great opening bowlers this year who've done really well. Sam Kelly and Harris in the second team continue to impress. And then lower down, we've got, you know, some really good young bowlers coming through. And like I say, bowlers with genuine pace for their age. You know, that's hard to find. But these guys have really got the raw potential to go far in the game. As we say, the fourth team, they've got a tough game. I think they're playing Putsey Kongs at home. Last week, Ashley Free sort of had to delve into the phone book and sort of work the oracle, shall we say, to get 11 men. He did so, only to be let down at about 10 o'clock on Saturday morning when someone pulled out. So it was back to square one, and they turned up with 10 against a new, finally, development 11. Interesting, to say the least, but we managed to turn them over. I think we won by 3 wickets in the end, with Ross Todd making a comeback. Not sure what equipment he had with him, if he had any, but he managed to play, and I think deep down he might have quite enjoyed it. I heard Ash got one that rolled, but that's open to debate, I think. But nevertheless, a good win and some good performances in the fourth team. And we just need to keep going. 4 teams every week is a great achievement. I didn't think these 2 weeks, given the amount of players unavailable, injured, away, doing extracurricular activities, we'd get 4 teams out, but we continue to do so, and what an achievement. That not to said, we also run a Sunday side, and that is going from strength to strength as well. Simon's done a really good job at running the Sunday team. It's a real blend of experienced players, younger players. We've also used it in the last few weeks to integrate some of the rugby team, bringing the teams closer together, and I believe one of them got 50 last week, so what a success story. And last but not least, we have an under-18 cup final to look forward to in September. As we all know, that was rain affected a few weeks ago at Poole. Bizarrely, there was people saying it was the wrong decision from the Poole side, but I've never seen anything quite like it. The rain was absolutely pouring down for about 4 hours. There was no chance of play. So hopefully we can have a better success come the 11th of September. We really want to finish the season on a high. I think the development of the juniors and the under-18 section over the last few years, a real tonic would be a final win. They fell at the last hurdle last year, but hopefully this year will be a different story. And I think these guys who have come through the junior ranks deserve to sign off with a cup final medal under their belt. Thank you everyone, and hopefully you've enjoyed the first preview, the first video preview of the season. If so, we will nominate someone to take over next week to do another preview. Thank you.